Hey guys, so I want to talk about respect inside the workplace, in particular more the respect from the coworkers standpoint and the manager boss standpoint. I personally, I'm a talker, right? Like I talk, but I make stories out of everything that I ever do. I will turn a little small thing into like a 10-minute story, and it's something that I've been fighting to stop doing for a while because anytime I want to relate to something, I always bring up a story. Now I don't lie, I don't make stuff up. I just make it into a story, you know, and don't always have to use my experiences. I'll use somebody else's experiences. I don't use it as mine, but I use it as other people's. And so I do a lot of talking and chatting, but it's one of those things where you need to know your boundaries, right? Now, inside the workplace, with your coworkers, you need to know, with your coworkers, you need to know like where you can talk, how you can talk, how long you can talk, about what things you can talk about. It's about respect. It's about, you know, knowing the other person and respecting their boundaries. Don't being too inappropriate. It's all about that, you know. Some people you can talk more with, some people you can't talk with as much. Some people you don't like, they don't want to talk personal at all, and so you have to respect that, you know. Not everyone's going to want to get personal. Some people, they just want to blab about their life and everything about it, so you know, you talk about that. But don't be afraid to, you know, maybe ask a little bit of personal questions to try to get to know your coworkers. That's okay. But you know, just don't go straight into it. You know, ease into it. But you know, if they're a little bit resistant, that's fine. Just back off and you'll be okay. So when you're dealing with kind of coworkers, you know, that's what you're dealing with. Basically, it's, you know, it's testing the water, seeing what you can and can't talk about. It's growing. You know, it's shouldn't be where we make friends, but it is where you make friends because you spend so much time with your coworkers. So let me know your experiences with coworkers. Good, bad. If you had any experiences where you talked about stuff that you were kind of surprised about or whatnot. But then I'll talk about managers for just a bit. Some people, when they become a manager, they feel that they are kind of above their employees in like a standing kind of status standpoint. This is not true. You are in a position where you can tell your employees what to do. You are in the position where you are in control of productivity or whatever, but you're not in control of the person itself. Themselves. You can't disrespect that person. You can't. Being a manager or being a boss doesn't give you the right to treat somebody badly, and that's where I think a lot of people kind of take to their heads. And some people, it's hard to learn. It's the hard lesson to learn, but you have to be respectful, and you have to be able to manage like they're just a person. You know, you have to treat them like people, and that's me. Like I believe that no matter who you are, you could be the owner of a CEO company. We're the same. You and I are the same person. There is no difference between you and I, and so you need to treat me like me, and I will treat you like you. That's how it is. Now, you do need to listen to your boss. You know, you need to do what your boss says. But at the same point, the boss should not be disrespectful in how they go about doing everything, and they should be reasonable in what they ask for. Yeah, and so like, I mean, I've been in charge of people, and I've been in charge of situations, and it's just, you know, I always get people like me because I'm fair, but I'm stern. But like I do what I'm supposed to do, and I get you to do what you're supposed to do, but it's in a positive environment. I don't believe in being a jerk, being a dick just because I'm a boss. Some people do that, and that's unfortunate. So let me know that if you have any experiences with that. I'm going to talk about I'm starting back Taboo Tuesday tomorrow, which I am super stoked about. It's going to be every Tuesday, talk about taboo subjects, and it's a subject that I've been debating whether I should or shouldn't talk about. But you know what? I'm going to talk about. I'm talking about my views on religion and God and things like that. It's not the normal views. I mean, I don't believe in God, but I'm not against religion, you know? So it's kind of different, kind of unique, I think. So we're going to talk about that. And I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.